Hi, it's Ashley Wynn, your counselor here at the Huntington Beach Adult School. Today, I'm going to share with you some tips and strategies on how to improve and build lasting self-esteem. Self-esteem is the term used to describe a person's overall subjective sense of personal worth or value. It is how much you appreciate and like yourself. It involves a variety of beliefs about yourself, such as the appraisal of your own appearance, beliefs, emotions, and behaviors. Some signs of healthy self-esteem are: avoid dwelling on the past and negative experiences. Express your needs. Feel confident. Have a positive outlook on life. Say no when you want to. And see overall strengths and weaknesses and accept them. You may need to work on how to perceive yourself if you tend to experience these common problems caused by low self-esteem. First, if you believe that others are better than you. If you find expressing your needs difficult. If you focus on your weaknesses, have a negative outlook on life, have an intense fear of failure, have trouble saying no, or have trouble accepting positive feedback. Self-esteem is often the result of a lifetime of experiences, particularly what happened to us as children. Those who consistently receive overly critical or negative assessments from family and friends, for example, will likely experience low self-esteem. In adulthood, low self-esteem can be the result of experiences such as a difficult or abusive relationship. Stressful life events such as a divorce can also have a negative effect on one's self-esteem. Fortunately, it is possible to improve your self-esteem at any age. Some things you can do to help improve your self-esteem include: identify and challenge your negative beliefs. Learn to identify the negative, distorted thoughts that are hurting your self-worth. When you find yourself engaging in negative thinking, try countering those thoughts with more realistic, positive ones. If you catch yourself saying things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'm a failure," you can turn things around by saying, "I can beat this," and "I can become more confident by viewing myself in a more positive way." Remind yourself, these thoughts are not facts. Change the story. Try to focus your energy on identifying the things that are within your control and seeing what you can do with them. A lot of times, automatic negative self-talk like "I'm fat," "I'm lazy," or "I don't deserve to be happy" can be repeated in your mind so often that you start to believe that they are true. These thoughts are learned, which means they can be unlearned. Start with writing down daily positive affirmations about yourself. Learn to recognize your strengths. Build positive relationships. You will probably find there are certain people, certain relationships that make you feel better than others. Build relationships with people who make you feel good about yourself, and avoid relationships that drag you down or trigger your negative thinking. Treat yourself with kindness. Try to focus on the positive aspects of situations. The key is not to be too hard on yourself. Be kind to yourself and not too critical. A good rule of thumb is to speak to yourself in the same way that you would speak to a friend. Help others. Being helpful and considerate to other people will certainly boost their mood, but you'll be doing something worthwhile which will help you feel better about yourself. Forgiveness. Remember that everyone makes mistakes. You must make mistakes in order to learn and grow. Practice forgiving yourself for past mistakes and move forward by encouraging and accepting yourself. Become more assertive and learn to say no. People with low self-esteem often find it hard to stand up for themselves and say no to others. Learn to be more assertive and focus on doing things that make you happy. Having fun helps us feel better and increases our confidence. Enjoy yourself. Improve your physical health. Make time to exercise, eat well, and get enough sleep. Exercise is a great way to increase motivation, practice setting goals, and build confidence. It is much easier to feel good about ourselves when we are fit and healthy. Take on challenges. One way to improve your self-esteem can be to take on a challenge. Be prepared to try something that you know will be difficult to achieve. By succeeding, you show yourself that you can achieve it, This will improve your self-esteem. Celebrate the small stuff. Celebrating small victories is a great way to build self-confidence and start feeling good about yourself. Try writing down 3 things you did well at the end of each day. Learn to accept compliments. People with low self-esteem tend to be more resistant to compliments. It may be difficult to accept compliments when you're feeling bad about ourselves, but it is when we need them the most. So set the goal to accept compliments when you receive them. Affirm your real worth. Always strive to be the best version of yourself. But it is also important to accept that perfection is an unrealistic goal. Make a list of qualities you have that are meaningful in the specific context. For example, if you failed a test or an exam, list qualities that make you a good student, such as, I have good work ethics, or I'm a strong writer. If you got rejected by a date, list qualities that make you a good relationship prospect. For instance, I am loyal, I am funny, I am caring. Acknowledge and celebrate all your positive traits. And lastly, keep a success folder. A success folder is exactly what it sounds like. A folder with all your accomplishments. File thank you notes, emails, any assignments, tests, or projects that you are proud of. It is a folder that you can go to with pride. Flip through the pages and say, wow, look at all the great things I've done. Self-esteem can be an important part of motivation and success. People with good self-esteem generally feel positive about themselves and life. This makes them much more resilient. They're more likely to experience common emotional wounds such as rejection and failure as less painful and bounce back from them more quickly. I hope these tips and strategies will help you improve and build lasting, healthy self-esteem. As always, I'm here to help. Take care.